good. Let's get the lights up. Stone Cold, what up? Stone Cold, what up? Seatbelt on. Big baby, Eric Kwan, what up? I'm driving, so I'm not gonna be able to see all y'all comments. I'm not gonna be able to see y'all comments. I'll walk them down. Hey son, what up? About to get it in, man. Let's get the lights up. I know when I use my phone, I know it's kind of hard for you guys to find the like button. So I know that. So whoever can find it, hit the like button. But we about to go in. Because I can't be too long because I'm about to go out to an event, the Beat 139. We got an event with the we doing the media, the councilmen and the senators, you know, also the local politicians. We doing their media, so I'm on my way there. So y'all got me by like 35 minutes, which is great. 35 minutes is great. I think that we could accomplish a lot. I could get to talk about some things in 35 minutes, but the quicker more people come in, the quicker we can get this done. Because yo guys, come on now, we got to keep it real. This might be one of the best playoff down the stretch we've seen ever. I could be wrong, but you guys can tell me. You know, I'm starting to think this might be the best. And the first round may be. Think about it. The first round may be Philly and Milwaukee. The first round may be Lakers and Denver. Think about that. First round. This thing like that. Because where Milwaukee messed up at, it looked like the Knicks. I think I could be wrong. You guys can tell me this. Milwaukee got to play tomorrow. They got to play Giannis and they ain't wanted them tomorrow because you don't want to go to 6. It looks like Philadelphia going to be in 6 seed. It looks like Philadelphia going to be the 6th seed. And Milwaukee can mess around and be 3. They play Orlando team. This look at the first rounds. Like the N.B.A. Listen, man. We could say we want, man, but right now the N.B.A. you it's pretty much no, like this. Let's just talk about the Western Conference. Let's just say, what if we're gonna have some fun with it? We will know tomorrow. Well, we ain't gonna really know because we got to play it. But this thing like this, the first round, let's just have some fun. This thing a first round with Lakers and Denver, defending champ Denver playing against Anthony Davis and LeBron James and D'Angelo Russell. So they playing against 3 All-Stars. D'Lo had like semi like a All-Star year. I hate to say All-Star because he made it one time, but he been a real good player. But just think about that first round, and you getting Anthony Davis, LeBron James, in the first round as defending champs. And let's look on the other side. If Milwaukee get 3, and they have to play the Sixers. Embiid is back. Embiid and Maxey, 2 All-Stars, prime All-Stars. A league MVP who could have been an easy 2-time MVP. He went and got hurt. He had that thing. He was running away with that thing, and he would have continued because he wouldn't have slowed down. Just think about that, man. And Dallas and the Clippers. Just think about it. Boston may be the only one who might really have like a like where you could be like an easy walkthrough. Cause whoever OKC play, cause since they go OKC high seed, it's not no walkthrough. Whoever Minnesota play, cause they're gonna be the highest seed, it's not no walkthrough. So think about this. You got Dallas and the Clippers. A war. Just look at players. You got Paul George, Kyrie Irving. I mean, you got Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Russ, James Harden, Kyrie Irving, and Luka. First round, off the rip, right? Then you got possible. Let's just say, like, we having fun, y'all. Because I know somebody in the comment section. Of course, we don't know, but I'm just saying possibility. We're gonna think worst case scenario. Lakers, Denver, and let's just say for fun. Let's say for fun. Phoenix, OKC. Let's just say fun. Like now, OKC is a higher seed. So a higher seed. Look who the highest seed drawing. You got Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, and Devin Booker. Your first round, and you 1, 2, or 3, whatever they fall at. And let's say that happens. That's crazy. Your first round. You gotta play KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, and then a big body like Nurkic. If you OKC, and let's say if you Minnesota, and you have to play New Orleans. Now Minnesota highest seed. Let's say they have to play New Orleans. You got to play Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, and CJ McCollum, and they got wings for days. They got barbecue, lemon pepper, buffalo wings. They got wings for days. Oh, listen, in a short series, let me tell y'all this, man. New Orleans can possibly be very, very dangerous. Don't look at their record. They got everything you possibly need. They got a big man that's good. He have more like a down year in Valanciunas. I like Valanciunas. He's a big man. He could bang at the bottom. He could knock down a three. He got some playoff experience. Then you got a guy like Zion, a guy who could get to the line at will. See, in the playoffs, we have to think like this. Zion attacking that basket. You know how much problem in a playoff series, how many fouls he gets you on the penalty early in the game? See, people ain't looking at that. See, I think Pelicans is more, they team, to me, I looked at them, I think the Pelicans is more suited for like a playoff series, more so than like a 82-game series. They seem like they could be more better locked in and like, okay, focus on this. Like what their coach can tell them, they could just, okay, you playing these teams this many times, 4 times possible, 4 or more times. New Orleans, then you got an ISO king, a Brandon Ingram, who can kill you on the mid range, nice post up, drive to the basket, and he a good passer. And that's 25 easy. When he locked in, he's a mother hubbard. He's a mother hubbard when he's locked in. Then the CJ, a guy who can get hot as a firecracker. And then they wings, and you got Trey Murphy. He sometimes get hot on the wings, with them 3-point shots. And then you got a guy, a little Spanish dude, Alvarado, a guy who could, if at home, let's say more at home than the road, that could get the crowd and get his teammates up. That's big in the playoffs. Like in a nice little 4-minute stretch, he get a couple steal, he get them rolling, and they may score 19 points, 20 points in a 4-minute stretch. Dangerous. And the dude Dyson Daniel, he played good defense. Then Herb Jones, who played defense. Let's say, who we said they playing? Let's say he could give, let's say he in a good defensive stretch where he getting a guy like Anthony Edwards some fits for like a good solid quarter. Minnesota can have hell. I'm saying the highest seed who playing the lower seeds. Now let's go to the Eastern Conference. See, the East is like, see, that's but the Western Conference is a mother. Now in the Eastern Conference, like I said, that Philly Milwaukee can be, that can turn. Cause look what Philly got. Now let's not just talk about Maxey and N.B.A. Then you got a guy like Kelly Oubre who go hard. He go hard. Kelly Oubre go hard. He attacked the basket hard, and he sneaky could get you 20 points. He play hard. Then you got a guy like Kyle Lowry, guy who been playing playoffs, a veteran, crafty veteran, who may hit some key shots, take some key charges, take a key charge. And then a guy like Nicholas Batum. Batum's strength is smart basketball. He really don't make no mistakes. Like, he may make that extra pass to the cutter, extra pass to the kick out three. Nicholas Batum. Then he could probably play some defense, good deflections. Nicholas Batum good for probably like a good 7 to 8 minute stretch where he playing like his impact in that little stretch, right? He may draw a foul, come in and draw a quick couple fouls on a guy like Giannis. Then you got a guy like Buddy Hield. He don't have no conscience. A guy like that in a playoff series hit three-pointers, that could be kiss the baby. A guy like Buddy Hield can knock down 3 threes. And then you got guys like Tobias Harris, which he may give you that one game. See, Tobias is the guy that gets you mad. But that one game may be enough for him to win. Now, mind you, we're talking about the best of 4. So his impact, he may give you he gonna make you one good game out of the series. A game and a half. He definitely may give you a half a quarter. Because Tobias Harris, one thing about him, he cannot dominate like the whole game. If he playing 35 minutes, he's not gonna play well. He may play well in the first half, then the second half he I ain't gonna lie. If I was a Sixers fan, he would drive me crazy. But Tobias Harris, he might do just good enough where you may look and be like, yo, that 21 points he scored was big. Like I said, he really don't do nothing down the stretch. So I'm not gonna sit there and kid you. But what Tobias Harris may do, that first half, he may get you 17 points first half. He do stuff like that. I've seen plenty of times Tobias Harris have 18 points in the first half and end the game with 23 points. I've seen him many times. 18 first half, 23 points, 21 points, only scored 3 or 5 points the rest of the game. He gets you frustrated. But that 18 points may have been enough where y'all may have that 17-point lead where they cooking. And they may cruise on to get that victory. Philadelphia could be dangerous. Now let's go to Boston. Boston, I ain't gonna talk about them. They pretty much, they be Atlanta, whoever. They ain't gonna really be nothing like that, you know. So I ain't gonna talk about Boston. See, that may be the only tough, because then you got like Cleveland and Orlando may play. I think Cleveland dust them. I don't really see that as no real. So I ain't gonna really count that. See, that's bad. See, you wouldn't want like this is why I said Milwaukee, Doc Rivers, that kind of threw their rhythm off. Because they was at number 2, they'd have been sitting pretty. At least they wouldn't have to deal with a team like the Sixers if they was 2. The Sixers getting the 6th seed. Whoever I ain't say what's up to, what up, everybody. I'm gonna say what's up to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Brandon Ingram return tomorrow against the Lakers. Yeah, but the thing is, they type of team. See, they not like a sharp team to gonna do a long stretch, but in a tight playoff series where they playing like 4 or 5 games, they good. They good, nigga, and this is gonna be the first time with Zion. You know what I'm saying? So it could be crazy. It can really get crazy. The Eastern Conference is sad because like Orlando and Cleveland, I like Cleveland. The Knicks and who else? Who else we got? Who else? Help me out, guys. Help me out real quick because I'm driving. I had to peep down. Sticky Fingers, what up, bro? Dre, my boy Dre, what up? Tyrone Church. Who else? Who else? I'm missing. All right, so you got ball. See, it's kind of hard because it's not done. You got that play-in. Anything can happen in the play-in. But damn, what I'm thinking about? Heat. See, it may be Knicks and Heat now. Let's say Knicks and Heat. That can be that can get interesting because now that's what I'm saying. And Knicks could be a high seed. Now you playing a team like with Bam, Terry Rozier, and Jimmy Butler and Tyler. Is Tyler Hero playing? Is he playing? See, that's why I don't like guys like Tyler Hero. He's not my type of guy. No. I don't want no Tyler Hero. This playoff, I ain't gonna lie, man. Reason why I said those teams out in West, I think those are the teams gonna make it. I don't think Golden State gonna make it. I don't think Sacramento gonna make it. I think the 8 teams gonna be. I think the 8 teams gonna be. I think it's gonna be. This is not no order because I don't got time to be thinking because I'm driving, and I don't got no time to be thinking about no particular order. So what I'm saying is the 8 teams I think is going to be Denver, Minnesota, OKC, Dallas, Clippers, Phoenix, Lakers. How many is that? And New Orleans. I don't think Sacramento and Golden State gonna make it. I don't think so. So that's why I took them out. The Eastern Conference, I ain't gonna lie, a team like Atlanta, not that they're gonna do nothing, but a team like Atlanta with a guy like Trae Young, I ain't gonna lie, man. That boy get busy in the playoffs. He get busy. That's why I ain't gonna lie, and the Lakers gonna have their 2024 pick. I think if Trae said he want to go, I think, not saying they're going to do it because he's already said he want to play with Victor. And I could see them will rather give him to the Spurs than the Lakers. But the guy, I ain't going to lie. Trae Young, man, he gets busy in the playoffs. He gets busy. So the Lakers, I'm throwing the kitchen at them. And it's a good thing that Rui is playing good now. Rui, Reeves, and them 3 picks, you got to. Trae is money, man. Trae is money. See, you need these guys like that in the playoffs. You need the money players. You can look at certain people games about, I can see him playing well in the playoffs. That's why certain guys need certain coaches. Like guys like Brandon Ingram. See, the thing with Brandon Ingram get me mad. Y'all, everybody who watched this channel know I'm a big Brandon Ingram fan. See, if I was like on New Orleans bench, they just had me at just a regular guy, just, you just work with him. I would be in his ear. He's so talented, man. But I don't think his focus level is like that, like it need to be. I don't think he had that thirsty. It's like, like he good where he at. He gets 25 points. He score. He loved the game. He getting big money. He don't seem like he loved the game like that. Like some guys who wants to be the best, like trying to, like you can tell he don't love because like he don't be like clicking up. Like a lot of them guys, you can see like Tatum got like a lot of a lot of basketball friends. You don't see like Ingram don't seem like he don't care. Like, all right, after the game I'm out. Like Tatum pop out and stuff. I'm popping out, going here. Okay, cool. I'm going to the all-white party with the Michael Rubin thing. He cool with rappers. Like certain guys look like they do the extra mile. Ingram seems like he don't care. And that's, if he had that thirst to be like, I want to be great or want to be, it's like it's so easy to him. Like, somebody may just be 7 foot, like a guy like Shaq, and so big and strong where it's so easy for them. I think what Ingram, basketball probably always been easy for him. I bet, I don't know him, but I bet he probably learned basketball real quick. Nobody probably never remember him being a scrub. You know how like some people, you be like, I remember, I know personally, I remember Mashburn was a bum. I remember when we was growing up as kids. Me and Mashburn the same age, we used to play with each other. Mashburn was always tall. He was like flabby. He was always like big. He was never like no skinny kid. He's always like big. He's flabby. But he was garbage. I ain't gonna lie. Mashburn is one person I'd never Mashburn is a person that if you want to say, yo, make me a believer in something, Jamal Mashburn is a player that's a believer that when somebody say hard worker, somebody could do it. Let me tell you this. When we was kids, right, play ball, Mashburn was always big and tall. And he was like heavy, 300 pounds, whatever. They couldn't walk and chew gum, clumsy, whatever, right? And around the high school time, now mind you, I was a beast. I was a beast, jumping out the gym, dunking crazy, jump shot, running the floor. Wow, like got that motor. I was never no New York point guard, like how you normally know about New York guys with the handle. But I was like an Eddie Jones type, like, you know what I mean? I'm going crazy, I'm dunking on you, you know what I mean? Slasher, wing, tapping, blocking shots, that was me. And I was always good for some reason. I was like a guy like I said, probably Ingram was. I was always good. Like I never was like no bum. Like if for some reason it seemed like I woke up and came outside and knew how to play basketball. Like as an early age, like I was like might be a guy that's why sometimes being good at an early age, you can lose the love. Like it's like I walked out and just knew how to play, dribble, shoot, do all that. Like, and I was tall for my age. I just stopped growing. As a kid, I was a tall, skinny, lanky kid. Lanky, athletic, tall, lanky kid. Grew early and then stopped growing. Like, I'm like, God damn, Lord, like, why me? Everybody thought I was going to be like 6'9", 6'7", some shit like that. I don't know what happened. But anyway, so now, I'm starting feeling myself. Like I said, you play basketball. I play early. When you play early as a kid, playing tournaments here, winning this trophy, it don't become fun no more. Drop your 30s, your 40s, come home on a Tuesday with a trophy. Then come back on a Friday with another trophy. Then you go ahead, I'm playing 5 different tournaments. It can't get boring at the time. So now, 1 or 2 girls say, hey, you're a cutie. I'm like, for real? Now girls sitting there start liking you and stuff. Now you start liking girls. So now you get a little more different interests. So now I'm starting like more like, thinking, you young, you don't have that father figure around or nobody older to really school you on top of you like that. See, people wasn't on top of people like people be now. Like now, if somebody see potential in somebody, people snatching people up because people see that type of money. See, back in the days, it wasn't like, oh my God, that type of money. Now somebody snatch you up, get out of here, smack me in my head, be like, you better go. Like, you know what I mean? People now look at it as like a money grab. Like, oh, he goes somewhere, I'm gonna stay cool with him. Like, people do that with anything. People ain't do that like back in the days like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm more like, hey, now I'm like, oh man, oh, she a cutie, she like me? Oh Doc, yo, that girl for real? Now I'm happy, like, you ain't, you just now this is like some new thing to you. So now I'm starting to move around more. Coach is calling. This back in the days, see, mind you people, some of you guys younger, there was no cell phones. So they had to call your house phone. And my mom kind of did this service too. Like, say I'm not here. Tell them I'm not here. And tell them I'm sick. I got the chicken pox. All type lies. Because now I ain't going to do no practicing now. Now I ain't going to practice. Because I'm like, I want to be outside now. Now I'm like doing this. We going, like guys on the block. We going to this block, mess with these girls and stuff. And I'm moving around now. And I don't see what's going on. My man, G-Man, Gary Tucson. And we talking, I never forget. Jamal Mashburn went to Cardinal Hayes. So he was like, yo, he went to the game. He ain't go to Cardinal Hayes. My son went there. He graduated from Cardinal Hayes. He's like, yo, Mashburn killed him. He said, Jamal. I'm like, who? He said, well, that nigga nice. He going pro. Who? The Jamal Mashburn. I said, no. I ain't gonna lie. Boom. On cable back then, And I'll never forget, it was beautiful outside. Beautiful. Like I said, I'm moving around. Nice outside. They like, yo, they had a game. It was at the end of the year. The end of the year, it was like in April. It was like April. And it was on TV, on MSG, on cable, local cable, not cable for everybody out of state, a local cable. I said, let me go watch it. I leave to go upstairs. I said, I can't believe this. I see him. I was shocked. The handle, the game. I'm like, what? That's why I tell people, man, that's some real, man, hard work. When they say hard work pays off, and you can be it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody said somebody can't do it, and you hear people, the speeches be sounding cliche, like, oh man, dude, some of the speeches sound crazy. Like when you hear like great people talk, like when a rapper, I didn't say too much a rapper, but a basketball player or entrepreneur, and they be like, yo, I did this, or they come and they be like, man, you like it ain't that easy. But yo, I seen the man, he turned out to be his game, because back then he was just more of like a center. Get the ball, you don't, he just lay it up. Everything was in the paint. He was coming. I'm like, what? He still was big and everything. I was shocked. So that's why I'm saying you got guys. I know the story kind of went dragged along, but I'm like always been detailing and storytelling. I love details because I hate sometimes when somebody tell a story sometimes and some key detail like be missing. Like, damn, man, like I ain't hear when he said this, or how old is that person, or they sat there and say Kirk person with a bunch of kids in an interview. Like, I got a lot of kids, but how many kids? You saying a lot? How many is a lot? You got 9 kids, 7 kids? Like, you know, I always been like that. So probably sorry guys for the long story, but my point is, guys like Brandon Ingram. Sometimes I said to say this: when you be good at something, so that love, you love the game, because like I still love it. Y'all, everybody know that I love the game, but sometimes you could get lazy and complacent, and then you start start putting stuff off. And I think Brandon Ingram is like that. I think if he love, he can dominate. He has every. Yo, I seen times he get mad, be like, oh no, I'm gonna play some defense, and I see his defensive ability, blocking shots still, and like, no, I'm gonna lock things up. I seen it. I seen him when he get mad. I saw him. I think it was the first game, or it wasn't the first. It was, I think, last when KD, the year KD left Brooklyn. The year KD left Brooklyn. That same year, but that first, they played New Orleans early in the season. And in Brooklyn. I was going to go to that game. I did a video on that. That nigga, KD was like, and Brandon, they were saying that he was trying to soften Brandon Ingram up, but talking to him, he went off on Kevin Durant. Bodying him. Dogging him. Going to think, dropping like, when he's in his bag, he's in his bag. Yes. I want OKC first round too. I agree. I do not want a team like Minnesota could be scary because you got them too big, and we see the key is people be talking about Rudy Gobert all they want. Anthony Davis is not like he's he mainly going to be like on the mid. He's not a center that's going to be out there in the middle. That Rudy Gobert is a difference maker. That's why I don't listen to guys like Gilbert Arenas and them talking. Like, sometimes they can misguide you. That's what thing that bothers me sometimes when I watch them, because I'm like, you got N.B.A. players, and me, I love the game. I love basketball, and I like other people who supposedly know the game tell it. That's why I hate when they do things and I get passionate about it, when they sit there and like when it come to Bronny and like when they come to certain people where they don't want to ruffle no feathers, or when it comes to this stuff, period. When they have a territorial motive, I think as an NBA player, a former NBA player, call it how it is, man. No matter if people like it or not, call it. Because at the end of the day, you want that person. At the end of the day, you want them to sit there and you be like, when you watch them, be like, nah. When anybody tune in to me, I want they leave be like, he's not capping for nobody. That's a good feeling. Don't y'all hate, like, people? Come on, people. Don't y'all hate when y'all go on other channels and then y'all be like, this person talking two tongues? Because 1 minute he's saying this and now he's saying that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I hate that. Or a person doing it for, like, I don't respect that. I don't respect it. You know what I mean? You got to just call it. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people can't make you change your mind. After a while, not no one game. It shouldn't be no one game. Or oh no, Drew Holiday's this and that. The next game, oh, he a bum. Nah, this like a nice portion of a season, and you got to call it. You got to call it. And that's the thing I hate. Like, and I like watching Gilbert Arenas' show, but it bothers me because Kenya Martin and I think Kenya Martin and Brandon Jennings, they up there more of a check. They don't have that really passion. They talk here and there, like, all right. And you can see somebody, because they be getting on Brandon Jennings a lot. The chat section gets on and be like, yo, he don't say nothing, he quiet. So the last episode, the last show he was on, he was talking. I was like, God, never seen him talk that much. He was interrupting people and everything. Because people in the chat was like, yo, he don't talk. Why he's on the show? Yo, y'all should bring Norris Cole, replace Jen. He read them comments. And that check looking good. They travel, they do things. So nobody want to get replaced. And one thing people know, the people is strong. The people is strong. That's why we tell fans and people like us, we is strong. Your voice is heard, because no matter what, like, that's like right now I have a show and somebody saying something. You got the work. Brandon Jennings probably was hearing people talk about that. They was like, he don't give nothing. We need mechanics. Like, a lot of times you see people like mechanics. He say some weird stuff, but one thing he gonna say what he believe in. And that's why I tell people this, because, and people like, oh, I remember one time, I forgot, I was talking about something. It's like, oh, Kareem, that person should know he in the NBA. That don't mean anything. Some NBA players don't watch. Let me tell you this. These guys, a lot of NBA players is not in tune with the game like that. That's just the reality of it. They not in tune with the game. They got millions of they young, they're in their 20s, 30s. After the game, they move. They not sitting there watching. Let's say a game in the East Coast. Let's say a Knicks game or something. Let's say Knicks finish at 10:30, right? And now the West Coast game's on. Them guys after the game, they moving around. Like, some guys I've seen, like I said, I go to clubs and stuff, like on during the week and all that. I've seen plenty of times you go to club on Tuesday, Wednesday, and whenever, and you go, and let's say you go to club like 11 o'clock, you see Nick plays like, oh shit, they just played earlier today. Not Nick play, it could be anybody. It could be a team that the Knicks or Brooklyn Nets playing against. That they might, because a lot of times when teams travel, they play the Knicks and the Nets. Or they play Philadelphia and they might not leave to the next day. They don't leave right away. So a lot of times them players stay in town and they will go out. I've seen many a times I've just finished watching players on TV and turn around there in the club that same night. They not watching games like that. Them players is not watching games like that. So when they sit there and be like, oh, Kareem, how you know this player in the NBA, they know. I might not know no locker room stuff that goes on in the locker room, but these players don't be knowing certain things. They clearly, you can watch it and see they not as educated on things because they listen. That's why they be like Statman, and Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Arenas got guys. That's why Norris Cole's sometimes, you can see Norris Cole's watch the game. But Brandon Jennings and Kenya Martin don't really watch it like that. Kenya Martin watches some. They don't really watch. You could tell. You could tell because Gilbert Arenas to be yapping. And I like Gilbert. But he just be talking. It's like they don't say nothing against what he's saying. Because it's like they be like, oh, he watched the game, he know what he talking. You know how like somebody that got the information and you ain't do it, so you like, all right, you just gonna piggyback off them, and they just ride with the punches. But Norris Cole, he wants to. You can tell Norris Cole want to be on that show. You can see he's passionate, but so he not gonna say too much. See, that's a politic thing. He probably, because like I said, it's not ain't like he came up with Gil and no Gil like that. So he don't want to be too much. So he had to. Cause I see sometimes like, nah, Gil, this and that. He like, you think so? And he says little stuff, but he fall back at times. Like he don't go too far in. He don't go too far in like that. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, these basketball players, if they was locked in like that, it'd be a war. It'd be a war. Because a lot of these players mentally don't beat this first round. That Western Conference gonna be a mother, man. That first round, and I think it depends wherever that Milwaukee. If Milwaukee don't have to play Philly, they straight. They straight. They straight. They play Philly first round, could be a problem. It could be a problem. This could be a major problem because I already know what Philadelphia gonna do. They're gonna put Kelly Oubre on Dame. They're gonna put Kelly Oubre on Dame. Not saying gonna lock him, but first round, you just don't want that. You want to get in a playoff groove. You don't want to have no guy bigger than you and stronger than you. And he's athletic, he's younger. You don't want that the first round. You got to deal with that type of. You want to get in a groove. Basketball is rhythm. Cottage, what up, Cottage? Dan Berry, what up? Lil Tay, Donkey Kong, North Carolina, Malachi, Eric Kwan, B Knox, Anthony G, Malik, Jasmine. Jasmine said, I'm 6'7". So why you not in the WNBA? Unless you 18 and you going to college next year. Easy 06. Stone Cold. Tron. Rashad. Yeah, I like to get Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, so yeah, I got to do this event. It's 6 o'clock. But I want to say something real quick right before I leave. I don't know if you guys been watching Vlad. Tony Yayo, he really better be real careful. Tony Yayo, what happened was, I'll give y'all a backstory, right? I'm gonna give y'all a backstory, right? What happened on Vlad? Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder was on Vlad, and they both on Vlad, and they doing interviews. And Vlad, Vlad been throwing out clips, right? So, he throw out his clips and things like that. So Vlad been he spoke about Diddy in earlier clips, and then he brought up again. He said, so let's get back to Diddy. And Uncle Murder went off. Uncle Murder went off. He said, Kareem got me one, come back to New York. What's up, Andrew Bennett? Uncle Murder went off. So he said, Vlad, no, why you want to keep talking about Diddy? Let's talk about the white boy that's touching the kids that's in Disney. The white boy that's touching the kids that's in Disney. And he went off. So Uncle Murder, this is why I say it's dangerous. You got to be careful. See, let me tell you this. That's why you got to stay away when things get touchy. Like more so with black people. This more of people that's on here that's black more so. Because it's very, very dangerous. Especially more so not really you guys or myself. You're kind of me because I'm content creator. But it's dangerous like a celebrity or them type guys there. That's why it's good to like kind of stay away from. So he said, Vlad, so Tony Yayo, I mean, he said, let's talk about him. You always keep acting, give him the same energy you giving Diddy, the Disney guy. He's in Disney. So they went off. Go watch that last episode. I think it was the clip number 5. So if they going off. And Yayo, I mean Uncle Murder going off about that with Vlad. So Vlad like, yo, Vlad really ain't having really much to say. So Tony Yayo came in the defense of Vlad. Tony Yayo came in defense of Vlad, like, yo, this, that, and the third, and him and Uncle Murder's going back and forth, back and forth. Reason why I say he got to be dangerous, because that clip, it just came out yesterday, but we already know how the thing sometimes, a lot of times the algorithm click sometimes in like the 3rd day. Yayo, it gonna look bad for Yayo, because it's gonna look like Uncle Murder, because you gonna get, because that's what he said, yo, Vlad could talk for himself. Why you coming at me defending him? He like, no, but that guy's not hip-hop. Vlad is hip-hop. Like he's saying all these things there. And I already know the community, people gonna really go at Yayo. They gonna really go at Yayo, because he shouldn't have said nothing. He made it more than what it is. He should just let Vlad, because Vlad, one thing about Dan Snyder, Dan Snyder. One thing about Vlad know how to handle himself. Vlad know how to handle himself. So Yayo should have just been quiet, let him say what he had to say. They could have touched on it and let it go. By him defending him the way he defended him, yo, man, and this, that, and the third, and the way he went in, and you arguing with your homeboy over that, I'm telling you, mark my word, y'all gonna say Kareem is right. It's gonna, a lot of people was loving Uncle Murder after that. They was like, yo, I respect Murder, man. Yo, Murder right, this, that, and the third. And so now it's gonna look bad on Yayo. Cause like, yo, he's like, yo, but Diddy this, that, and the third. Yeah, Diddy did something. This kid touching kids, underage kids. Like, you should just, sometimes that's why I tell people, you have to know how to do media training. You have to know. Sometimes it's worth to Tony Yayo throughout the whole interview. He been out talking Uncle Murder the whole time. Murder said you talked the whole 60 minutes, the whole 45 minutes of the interview. Like, even when he asked him about Uncle Murder, Vlad asked Uncle Murder something particular just for him. Tony Yayo jumped in. Yeah, but we got houses. Tony Yayo talked too much, and I think it could hurt him. I think it can hurt him. I don't think it's going to affect it too bad, because it's not like he's really, and people already have their little thing on him, but he needs to sometimes just fall back and be quiet. Because he was out talking, and Uncle Murder ain't really say much in the interview. It was both of their interviews. It wasn't just no Tony Yayo interview. It was for Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder interview. And he was out talking the whole interview. And then the time, even when Vlad asked him a particular question, just for him, Tony Yayo jumped in. And you can't do that. And like I said, it's gonna look bad, because like I said, today's gonna go, and we all know, like that 3rd day, tomorrow, Monday, that shit gonna pick. You're gonna start seeing once other content creators start clipping that and talking about that, that's how stuff go viral. Other people start talking about it, because he shouldn't have did that. He should have. That's why I said sometimes you have to let things. Vlad know how to hold his own. Let Vlad be like, oh, this, that, and the guy, Dan Snyder said what he said, and that'd have been that. Uncle Murder basically just saying, show him that energy. You keep bringing up black people, and yeah, Kings and Warriors lost. You have to know how to let things blow away. But him running his mouth so much, and I guarantee you, when they got back, the people in their camp, and 50 in them camp probably like, yo, man, you should just shut. Why you defending him? Because it looked like you defend him over your man. That's your man. And then it looked like you defending him especially when a lot of black people get real sensitive when it comes to that type issue there, especially when it comes to Vlad. People feel away. That's why that media training and things like that, you have to be real careful with that. You have to be real careful with that media shit. You have to know how to handle yourself because it could get tricky. It could get real tricky real fast. And then people turn on you that fast. You have to know sometimes to shut up. Gotta know sometimes to shut up. A lot of times people talk themselves right into jail. People talk themselves right into jail. They start talking too much and like, this sometimes just be quiet, fall back. Even if you could, something like that, you're supposed to know better. I'm holding my opinion till later, because you know, and that's not a winning battle. You know a lot of people, nobody, I ain't seen not one person sided with Tony Ayo. Not one person sided with him. Yeah, I'm on my way to the event now. Now, I'm not going to the project today. Well, there's a project close by here. This is, I'm going to Millbank, legendary Millbank. It been a lot of players I was here when we was kids. Hello, how you doing? How you? Everything good? You alright? How your sister? She good? Your sister good? Tell her I said what's up. Yeah. Every time I turn around, it's definitely busy. The city is definitely busy. Give y'all, and look, it's cloudy, and look how cloudy it is out here. I'm gonna put it up so y'all can see the city. You can't have this hat fall off. The wind blowing. You know the wind blowing. Yeah, we do media for the assemblymen, the senators. We do a lot of media for them. You see all these double parked cars out here. So on my way here, put in that work, do that community work. That community work gets you strong. When you have that community work, shit, that joint gets you strong, man. So when something happens, that's the guy right there. He kind of far. Y'all ain't gonna see him. That's Yusef Salam. Y'all heard Yusef Salam, the Central Park 5? The Central Park 5. See, I think they're playing music, and I do not want this. See, look at it. See, government, a lot of government people out here. You see the flashing lights, you see? See at the flashing lights? A lot of government, a lot of powerful people going to be here. That's why when you have stuff, certain things. See, that's the guy Yusef Salam right there. The guy who Central Park 5, he running. That's Senator Cordell Clear. See. Hello. Yeah, so I'm about to, because they got music here, and I do not want this thing. I work too hard to not get a dying for this video. Yeah, they got the music. So I'm gonna holler at you guys. See you guys later. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Pick a Millbank. They got the pool. What up? How you doing? See, look at the pool. See the pool? The Beat 139 in the building. Y'all know how we do the Beat 139. Oh, they got that music. Turn that on.